My name is Celeste Liversidge, and I'm an adoption attorney at TruAdopt Law, which is a law firm in California which represents expectant mothers considering an adoption plan for a child. We founded TruAdopt because we believe that every expectant mother needs expert legal representation when going through an adoption, and in the majority of cases just isn't getting it. So we are on a mission to fill that gap. I believe adoption is seriously misunderstood for a couple of reasons. First, there's just not enough open, honest discussion about adoption in the public forum. I think many birth mothers are reluctant to openly share their story for fear of being judged more harshly than women who have chosen abortion or have chosen to parent when faced with an unintended pregnancy. Another reason is that the adoption industry has allowed certain unethical practices to continue for several decades and to remain unchecked. Many of the stories that we do hear are from birth mothers who were not treated very well throughout the process, or from adoptees who have really suffered as a result of these practices. The first myth is that a woman who makes an adoption plan for her child doesn't love her child. The reality is, I've never met a birth mother who didn't love her child. Choosing adoption doesn't mean you don't love your child. It is one of the most difficult decisions a woman will ever make, will ever face in her entire life. There is love every step of the way, and it is a decision that involves intense personal sacrifice, which really is at the heart of the true meaning of love. The second myth in adoption is that if a woman makes an adoption plan for her child, she'll never see the child again. The reality is that modern adoption is open adoption. Every adoption that we do in our office, and 95% of adoptions in this country, are open adoption. This gives the birth mother the reassurance that she will know how her child is doing as he or she grows up, and that they will be able to maintain a connection. The third myth is that children who are adopted don't do well in life. The reality is that despite the undeniable grief and trauma adoptees experience at some point in their lives, the research has shown us that many, many adoptees are healthy, happy, and thriving. And the research also shows us that the outcome is largely relationship dependent, so that when adoptees have close, honest relationships with their adoptive parents and birth parents, if possible, they're able to navigate those obstacles, navigate that loss within a construct and a foundation with a secure identity and with a foundation of support from those around them. What I would say to any woman who is facing an unintended pregnancy and considering adoption is, first and foremost, consider your options before you move forward on any path. That means understanding, really thoroughly understanding each path, understanding how each decision, each option will impact your life. That kind of options education should not take place at an adoption agency. It shouldn't take place at an abortion clinic. It should take place in a neutral space with people who don't have a stake in the outcome of your decision, but who understand the consequences that flow, the challenges that you're facing. The place we recommend most for options education is Claris Health, because they do a wonderful job of taking the time to thoroughly help each client consider each of her options.